With the baby boy on the way for Jaden and Michaela, my son and daughter-in-law, it was really time to update their basement apartment. In my previous videos, you've seen us lay LVP over the tile floors. In this one, we're going to put in can lighting and paint the cabinets. Today is Thursday. She gets home Sunday, and I just found out I'm not going to be able to be home much on Saturday. I have to go to a thing. So I have like little to no time. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but let's get started with my least favorite part, cleaning and prepping. And I said cleaning and prepping is my least favorite part, but it's also the most important part. Because if you don't do it right and don't do it good, it sucks. And your job does not turn out as well. Paint doesn't work as well, all those things. And Jaden was supposed to clean and wipe down all the cabinets so it'd be ready for me to paint, but he didn't. So here we are, I'm doing it. And I've already just realized that their cabinets are gonna be so much harder to paint than mine. Because with their cabinets, it's like this, you open it and it has like the same kind of dark brown color inside. I don't know if that's gonna matter having like white. I think we're going white. I think we're gonna paint them white. But we're painting the doors, and then they have the actual cabinet part that has to be painted. And I don't know if you can see and kind of tell right there, there's a really high glossy sheen on this. So I gotta figure out if it's gonna be better to strip it or just prime it. I'm thinking just clean it and prime it. You know, you have quality cabinets when there's a giant gap in between them. Why is there a space? Okay, she just might kill me for showing her house so much. I mean, it's not all her. I'm not saying it's her and Jaden. We've cleaned before other renters move in and stuff, and it probably hasn't been cleaned super awesome. What in the world is happening around here with the stickiness? Ew, gross. Lots of cleaning to do. Don't know if that was a good idea to touch it. Okay, I'm a little torn on what to do with these cabinets because the inside is brown and it's that cheap fake wood stuff that paint's not going to stick to. So, and then some of these edges are really rough and like sticky. So I feel like this portion needs to be painted. Paint's not going to stick to the back. Paint's not going to stick to that. All other cabinets I've been looking at lately have white on the inside, but not these, so it might look stupid. So I was planning on hand painting it all, but I think I may have to tape this off and cover it so we can paint just this portion. I might have to sand it because some of this is rough. Well, it's Saturday morning. I just got out of the shower. I went to work out, got out of the shower. I worked on these cabinets last night till like 1:30 in the morning. Jaden was asleep. I did not want to wake him up, so I didn't want to use the drill or anything to take off these doors. And honestly, by 1 o'clock, I was just kind of over it for a minute. So primer's on. I rolled it. I used the brush at first. The brush I don't know if it's just the brush or what, but the lines are terrible. So I rolled it with the, I'll find the other one. Like the little foam rollers. Hide and seek foam roller, that. And just rolled the base of it. And then now I gotta get all the doors and drawers and everything off and spray it. I'm gonna have to finish the primer. The hard thing is, I can't really work on this today. I have to go up and preview a place we're going for girls camp with the church group this summer. So I don't have much time to spend on it. So right now I'm gonna hurry and finish priming the bottom portion of it. For a minute, I thought I will just do the top and then I'll like prime it and paint it, and then I'll prime and paint the bottom. But then I was like, that's stupid. So priming the whole top, gonna prime the whole bottom portion and just get it all done. And this is like crunch time. Like I'm not really hitting crunch time yet, I guess, because I'm not gonna be here. But like, I don't know. I wish I had more time to work on this. I didn't realize both things were happening in the same weekend. But yeah, now I'm gonna take off all these bottom doors, prime it, so we can get it painted. So when I come back, I wanna get it painted and then put on all the hardware and all that stuff. But it's coming along.
I'm gonna put the plugs in. 4.
Okay, we're setting up painting shop in the garage. Freaking spraying up here. I did label a few of the cabinets. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have labeled more. But I just labeled them with the tape thing. So I guess when you paint the one side, the tape of where it goes is on the other, and then once it dries, you move the tape. But getting close. And when I was just downstairs, I realized I still have like more drawers that I gotta take the front off of. I'd taken them off and put them in the living room, and then forgot that I have those to do. So I still have a lot. And of course I started again at 10 o'clock at night. I literally have no idea how much water I just added to the primer, or if you're even supposed to add water to primer. I just know you're with paint. But I put it in the little thing, or I put it in this gun and get busy. I hope this works, please. Okay, maybe I shouldn't wait until 11 o'clock to start projects, because the primer was sputtering too much out of the sprayer and I can't figure it out. It's not working. And so I grabbed this because of course I have paint, because I always have paint on hand. I thought it was just primer, but it's primer and paint. Currently spray painting the cabinets. I know, it's not a good idea. Well, good morning. I feel like now is a good time to remind you that I am not a professional in any way. I am just a do-it-yourself person that is willing to do the work and doesn't have to pay other people to do things I feel like I could do myself, even though professionals obviously can always do things better. I'm just videoing and documenting the process of learning and figuring out right ways and wrong ways of doing things yourself. Hopefully this one still turns out to be okay, because I legit used spray paint as a primer. I don't really want my husband to find that out. Also, might be headed to Home Depot today to buy a sprayer. These cabinets are a freaking joke. So these are the drawers. I unscrewed it thinking, oh, unscrew it and the front will pop off, right? And then I can just go paint this front. No, that would be wrong. It doesn't come off. This is the second drawer I've tried. And obviously there's a screw. I started to put it back in before I recorded. You unscrew it and the stupid front doesn't come off. So now we've got to cover it and paint it. Whatever. I guess actually it does make it easier to unscrew them all and take them all off. Okay, I'm super excited so far about the sprayer I bought. It's a Wagner 3500, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it is that. Comes with the sprayer thing for bigger jobs, smaller things for like finer detail things. So this is what we're using for the cabinets. And this hooks into an extension cord. It's electric instead of using the air compressor like my old one. So I'm hoping it's not as loud. So like last night I wanted to paint, but it was late at night. It was like 11:30 and I didn't want the air compressor running because it's too loud. So far, this one looks like less maintenance as far as cleanup. We'll go over details later, but I hope I love it as much as I think I will. I think this might be the laziest and crappiest job I've ever done, but I've learned a lot, and my cabinets will be better upstairs. But I just realized these things on the cabinets, the stupid little, I don't know, what do you call those? Cushion things that you put on the corners. I didn't remove those. And I guess now I have some I have to remove, because now that I've seen it, I can't not remove them. Projects always take longer than you think they're going to, and they're always harder than you think they're going to be. Just plan on it.
about these cabinets. Ugh, death of me. So I'm back. Primer's done. Starting to paint. The doors and the drawers are all out in the garage. They've been primed. They're drying. And now I'm just gonna start painting. And the can lights look amazing. And we're still working on touching up and painting the ceiling. I stick my hands in paint. So hindsight's always 20/20, right? If I had to do this project again, I would have taken everything out of the cabinets, like all the items, like we left all their glasses, bowls, all that stuff in there. And part of the reason I didn't start on the cabinet sooner is because Kyle was working on the ceiling and I was concerned about the dust. And I didn't want the dust getting all over everything, so I didn't even start on the cabinets at first. But if I were to do it all over again, I'm always telling you what I learn on these little things I do. That's the whole point, I guess. If I had to do it all over again, definitely I would just take the time up front, empty out the cabinets, paint, do everything we need to do, wipe them out, clean them out when we're done. That would just be the right way. I feel like on this whole job, I did the lazy fast way because I was trying to hurry because I knew we didn't have much time. But yeah, definitely. Because honestly now, it's actually not bad. All their stuff's clean. There's not dust all over everything, but it would have been a good idea to just take it out. It would have made everything a lot easier, kind of. I don't know. You always choose one problem for another, right?
Good, you will laugh about it one day.
Yeah. Just combing her hair with a little dish brush.
That's actually what we clean potatoes with. It's to scrub potatoes. It's okay, I have a potato head. It's calling Mrs. Potato Head. Freak, I stood up into the paintbrush.
I think we're good.
Paint roller that Kyle had.
I think we're good.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
So on the cabinets, I thought with the sheen, you know how I didn't like clean it and remove the finish? Because I was like, oh, if you just put primer on it, that'll be good enough and then you can paint over it. And you don't have to clean it all off. Clean all the finish off and strip it. I did not strip it. Just use primer and then paint. And when I took off the tape, I've already kind of painted over it. But it peeled the paint off and took it down. Here you go, here's better. Took it down to the wood. So like you can kind of see right here. Another lesson on this one. Another lesson. Remove all the sheen. Strip it down. Clean it, strip it before you paint it. Okay, hear me out. I think somebody didn't do their job or something. Red arrow, right? So you'd think it'd match up with this. It's turned all the way far left. Turn it to the right, it goes to there. Am I wrong? And then stops. Here's the update. We're not even close to done. Michaela's gonna be here in like an hour. And I'm brushing the drawers. The sprayer actually ended up working out good once I did a lot of trial and error to get the right spray. I don't know, so it's not too thick. Behind the scenes. You're not done. What? Michaela's here. What the heck is happening? When did that happen?
What do you mean?
When did that happen? All of it. What the heck? Did your mom do this? Did you do this?
It was an accident.
You've been waiting for me to get home? Yes.
We worked the whole weekend doing all this.
I'm just mad because the cabinets, they're not done.
Duh.
Did you do Huh? No. We did yours.
We would be done, but a princess has to sleep in the right temperature.
Kyle's blaming Jaden.
I'm blaming
It was 80 degrees in here.
Did you notice the lights?
Yeah, no, I did. That's what I was like. Why is it so bright?
What is going on in here?
Usually
She
it's that.
says.
Oh boy. Okay, everything did not go totally as planned on this project. Shocking, I know. But we do have Michaela's cabinets all painted. The cabinets for the basement apartment. She came home last night. I'm super bummed. We weren't able to have the whole project done and doors on before she got home because I was gone Saturday. So I was gone all day Saturday. So literally I started this project with painting her cabinets on Friday night at 10 o'clock and I worked until 1:30 in the morning. And then Saturday I started at like, by the time I got home and was able to work on it, it was like 10 o'clock and I was dead tired. So I worked till like 11:30. And then Sunday, I like busted it all out as much as possible on Sunday. And she came home Sunday night. It would have been awesome if it were completed, but it's not. So here we are Monday. I'm putting on final coats of paint so we can get the hardware put on and get the doors back on. When using a sprayer or like a spray gun to spray the paint on, you always want to test an area before you start it on the surface that you're painting it on. So my wall in my garage looks like this because that's the wall I always use to test it. So you can see we've done black paint before. But see these lines, like the drips, that's how bad it was. If I had started painting that and that went on my cabinets, I would have lost my mind. But it's where you test to see, like, obviously you don't want this crap happening on whatever you're painting. This is where I did all the test areas. Once you get the spray how you want it to be, then you can start painting your surface. But definitely test it first. Make sure it's smooth. Make sure it's how you want it to be. So you don't have globs and stuff dripping on your product. Speaking from experience on past projects on this one. I'm getting excited though. This is close. I'm bummed I did not get a good before picture. I'll come up with something. But once the after's on, it's gonna look awesome. And the lighting down there that Kyle did, doing can lights in there, made all the difference in the world in that basement apartment. Okay, I'm back. We're putting the hardware on so we can get the doors hung and get these cabinets finished. Some of the back of these are looking pretty rough, not great. I'm hoping we did enough coats and stuff on the front. Okay, I'm back. We're putting the hardware on so we can get the doors hung and get these cabinets finished. Some of the back of these are looking pretty rough, not great.
Who originally did this?
Okay, no, those are definitely off.
That's how they were before.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's like just like nuts. One hangs lower.
It's amazing the difference painting the cabinets made and putting in can lighting. It made this space so much lighter and brighter and more modern and made this entire apartment and space feel so much better. If you want to see another video where we did the LVP flooring over the tile, click here and I'll see you in the next video.